ABC, it's Amber Aekastar, and I'm finally back in the new year with a video, my contest, finally. I would just like to thank everyone who's stayed subscribed, commented, liked. I really enjoy reading everyone's comments. And I meant to do this contest a lot sooner, but I had to wait till my setup was ready, and it had to outgas for like 2 weeks. That's like a hypochondriac girl type of thing. It really was bad when the door was shut. It left a metallic taste on my tongue. So it's finally aired out, and I finally can get to this. So I'm just going to get started with the 3 topics. The first one is to draw an album cover. Now, you might remember that I've shown this Radiohead single that I drew, Radiohead's No Surprises. I drew this in high school, and that's how I came up with the idea that it would be fun to see people draw album covers. And I did a couple more examples. If you can see, it's If You Have Ghost, the new Ghost EP. And I kind of messed up on the shadowing. It looks like he has glasses and a beard, but it's pretty accurate. Now, you don't have to be Picasso to enter the contest. You could do a stick figure. You could make it fun, funny. I'm more of an accurate type of sketcher, and I can't draw at all, but when I sketch things I see, I can do them pretty much exact. I did this as well, Shlomo Laid Out. This was the album that I showed for the first contest I entered for Maggie, showing the bad album cover art and good album. And this album actually sounds great on my new system, so I was completely wrong. It just sounded horrible on the Crosley. So that just shows that it's about the equipment and not, so I had no idea. Anyway, this one was clip art, so it was pretty easy to draw. I did do outlines of the plants, which were the hardest. But again, you could do anything. You don't have to have it be as accurate as my drawings. And the second part is called Your Name, Album Name. Now what that means is that you could do your username or your real name and show album names that represent your name. Like for Aekastar, Amok, XI, Kind of Blue, Anxiety, Someday My Prince Will Come, This Night, a CD with Amber, and Reflector. I could have done Amber, but that would have taken showing more CDs than records. But you could show anything. You can mix and match anything. And especially because I'm going to allow comment entries as well. So you could just list it by your name. Like, you know how you use your name in capital letters and then across write the album names. You could do that in the comments. Anyway, I actually showed this Odd Tecker album for a reason beyond that my name is within the album title. I was reading a travel and leisure newsletter I get, and it had the same sandy mountains, and I was like, what is this? You know, it looks like the Aekastar cover. So I looked it up, and it was a place in Turkey called Cappadocia or Cappadocia. I don't know. I looked up the pronunciation, but I could be wrong. And I looked up the Aekastar album, and it was from that location. So I was kind of thinking, wow, what a coincidence. I was just thinking about Aekastar, and then I get that newsletter. So that's that. So yeah, you could show your screen name or your real name, but it'll only count as one entry even if you show both or many names. But I just like seeing tons of album covers and seeing which ones you would connect to yourself. They don't have to connect at all, but I still like seeing what you guys would pick. And the third part, which you probably already saw, this is The Cure, Faith, and this album came out in 1981. What I want you to do is to show me albums that came out in 1981. I was born in 1981, but I don't have any other albums that came out that year except for this one. It could be a reissue, obviously, because I'm showing a CD. You can even tell me if the reissue is better than the original, because I might look into buying whatever you show me. So that's basically it. You show me an album from 1981, and you tell me why I would like it, and if the version you're showing me is a good version or not. So that's it. Album cover art, draw album cover art, your name, album name, and show an album from 1981. And if you leave a comment, you just tell me the album and why. So you still have to put some effort into it, but that's basically it. As long as you follow the topic, then that's fine. So the rules are you must be a subscriber, one, because this is a subscriber contest, and two, if you do a video, leave the link in the comments, and if you do a comment, let me know that you're entering the contest, because I know a lot of people just respond for fun, but I'm going to need your info to send you a prize. So if you then tell me later, I'd have to do another drawing, which I don't really want to do. So yes, tell me when you respond that you're entering the contest, and you'll be entered. And let's see what else. If you need clarification on anything, I'm going to put the rules also in the description. And if you're still unsure on if what you're going to do would count, you could just leave a comment asking. And I'm going to have this run till March 1st. That should give enough time for entries to come in. And it's going to be all of March 1st that you'll have to do it. So I'm going to do the drawing after March 1st so that I won't miss any entries. And if I extend it, I would let you know that too. But for now, March 1st. The prizes are going to be first place gets a record worth like $25, and second gets $20. Now, if you're international, you would get either a gift card or money through PayPal. And if you're a US person, you could give me your want list or wish list, and I could buy you an album within the price range and surprise you with what it is, and include a mix or something personal along with it. So it would be more like a prize pack. But I might not get a record that's exactly 25 or 20, so I still think it's fair for international people as well that they would get the whole amount. It all depends on, prices aren't accurate, but it would be around that, and I'm sure you'd be happy as long as it's not warped, but I'm hoping that wouldn't happen. I had a few warped records recently, but I would probably use a place like Soundstage Direct, which uses good packaging, so I've never had a problem with Soundstage Direct and getting warped records, so Amazon's the worst, but I don't like using it because of the tax. Anyway, that's basically it. Have fun. I'll enjoy seeing your entries. Oh, and we're listening to Scud Mountain Boys, Do You Love the Sun? I hope it wasn't too loud, but I'm really enjoying my system, so I like hearing the nice warm sound behind me. And I put the albums in the shelf because I moved my bed so I could have more room to show off the shelf. I still don't think it's quite in view fully, but I'll work on camera angles for this new year. For now, I think this is a pretty good setup. Anyway, again, I look forward to seeing everyone's entries, and take care, everyone. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that if you do a video, you automatically get 2 entries into the contest, even if you do one topic, with a max number of 4 entries. And if you do a comment, you only get 1 entry. But that shouldn't discourage you either way of doing a comment, because really, you only need 1 entry to have a chance. But I'm just letting you know that you'll get more chances if you do a video and if you do all the topics. Anyway, again, good luck.